Welcome to the track guide for Zandvort. We got going on here, get this setup going, kind of show you guys what I'm working with. This is not Iceman setup, it's just a generalized used name.
The forecast is good for this session, dry weather all the way.
What we're dealing with here is, check this out. I'm going out here with 13.9 laps of fuel, just running a practice session. Our front wings are going to be 8.6, or our wings are 8.6. Transmission 50-50. Suspension geometry, top two right. The toes can be far left. Suspension at 4, 5, 8, 9, 4, 5. Brakes at 150. And tires are going to be flat. Let's see here.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
While I do this out lap here, let you guys know that we are sponsored by CH Designs. Check them out for all of your sim racing needs, anything from paddle shifters, quick disconnects on both Thrustmaster as well as Fanatec setups. Let's see if I can get these hard tires warmed up. Pretty difficult track, especially with these hards. You're gonna get that front left tire pretty warm with these turns here. A little skid. This sausage curb here on the left is a doozy. Make sure to try not to touch it. You can definitely grab your front left wheel and spin you out. Same thing with this curb. Try to kind of stay as close as you possibly can. Here we go. Let's see if we can put in a decent hot lap. Take this last bank turn here. Alright, coming into turn one, you want to brake just right between the 100 and the 50 yard mark. Make it around, slam it down to the 4th, 5th, 6th. Kind of ease off the gas a little bit. These hards are not liking this at all. They typically try to ride a little bit higher on that bank there. Try to go full out. Another little difficult thing, I like to slam it down to 7th most typically. Oh no, I almost lost it. Looks like Iceman's going to have quite a bit of editing to do because I am about to pit. Try this again.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Thank you for joining us with our Can-Am track guide here. This is Bowtie giving you a track guide in the practice session.
We're top of the speed trap, 196.5
For the wings, I'm running
miles
8
per hour.
front and a 6 rear. Got my transmission at 50-50 split. My suspension geometry with my cambers far right, and for front toes on the far left. Suspension setup. The front is going to be at 4, rear at 5. Front roll bar at 8, rear at 9. Front ride height at 4, rear ride height at 5. Brakes 100% and 50 in the rear, or I'm sorry, in the front. And we are running tires completely flat. Kind of help keep the tire temperatures down. Let's get this outlap going.
Engine fired, we're set.
This track is pretty aggressive on tires, mainly your front left. I would have to say it has to do with the more left turns, high-speed left turns than right. This pit exit sure is a beast. As I do this outlap, I'd like to thank CH Designs for sponsoring us. Make sure you hit up any of the Can-Am stewards. We get a 10% discount. CH Designs will take care of you on any of your sim racing needs for Thrustmaster as well as Fanatec wheels. Zandvort is a particularly difficult track. First time it's been on the circuit or the calendar in several years. Pretty technical. Alright. Here we go with our track guide. Let's see if we can put something down respectable. Like to brake here between the 100 and 50 meter board. Get her down into third. Be careful of that curve there on the right. It will eat your tire and spin you out. Like to try to carry as much momentum as I can through here. Ride it on up. Get ready for that straight off that bank. Open her full throttle. Just drop it down a gear or two. Just make sure the, oh no.
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Let's try this again. Never attempted to do something like this before, and I'm running live on YouTube right now. I usually don't talk while I'm driving. I'm attempting to do a track guide. Apparently everything I did yesterday didn't happen. Let's get a lobby set back up here real quick. All right, here we go, take 3. I am sure glad this video is going to be edited by one and only Iceman. He will definitely take care of it, make sure this looks good. Alright, here we go from the word go again.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to
I
get
think
the
this
tires
time
up
I'll
to
go on ahead and get
temperature.
a
Try and feel your way around.
couple laps in without talking. Come back to the pit, fit some new tires. See if I can commentate my own driving while I drive. It's a lot easier to do it when you're just sitting in the passenger seat. I want to welcome you to the track guide for Zandvort. I'm going to attempt this.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them. Didn't catch that. Say again.
Here we go, it's lights out and away we go on the track guide for Zandvort. Thank you for joining us. Big shout out to CH Designs for sponsoring us. All right, here we go. I like to start braking and downshifting, going into turn 1 between the 50 and the 100 meter board. I like to keep it around in third, and that first curb right there can be quite detrimental. It will grab your tire and spin you out. It sure is difficult to sit here and commentate while you drive. See if we can take another take at this. Welcome to the track guide for Zandvort. Zandvort. Can I get a lap in and not screw this up? Welcome to the track guide for Zandvort out here in Netherlands. Alright, right about here I like to brake between the 150 meter mark, bring it down to third. Be careful of that curb right there on the right. It can be a doozy, grab your tire and spin you. As we sit here and try to make it around the next few turns, right about here I like to kind of ride this up a little bit, get ready for that straight. Go full throttle right on through these S's here. Maybe a little bit of brake. Downshift, make sure you keep your traction. Same thing with over here. Downshift, make sure you keep your traction. Keep those yellow bars up. Having green just means you're slow. Here's another curb you need to be watching out for right here on the left. It will grab your tire and spin you yet again. This is definitely not my fastest lap. Alright, brake again between the 50 and the 100. Maybe at the 100 at the earliest. Try to come on out. Third, fourth, fifth gear. Ride this out nice and easy like. There you go. Hey, horrible 113.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 12.8.
Welcome to Can-Am's track guide for Zandvort. Do a quick rundown here of my current setup. With my Aero, I'm running a 8 front, 6 rear. Got my throttle at 50%. Suspension for my camber, I've got it to the right, and for my toes to the left. Suspension-wise, front is a 4, rear is a 5, front anti-roll bar is an 8, rear anti-roll bar is a 9, front ride height at a 4, and a rear ride height at 5. Brakes are full on at 150%, and tires are flat. This track will most definitely eat up your front left tire. Let's see here. Get out on here on the track, get this warm-up lap in, see how we can do. I'd like to thank CH Designs for sponsoring Can-Am. Go to them and check out your I'd like to welcome you to the Can-Am track guide for Zandvort. Get a rundown going here. As we come up here on turn 1, I like to brake right about the middle of the way of 150 meter yoke yards. Be careful of that right curve, it will grab your tire and spin you out. You want to try to take this about as fast as you can. It's a little hard, but that bank does help with keeping your momentum going. Speed on out through, go as flat out as you possibly can. maybe drop her a gear here. Make sure you keep them arrows in the yellow. Again, drop down another gear. Try to keep as close to that curb as you can there. And here we have another curb coming up right here on the left. That is a sausage curb that will spin you out again, much like turn one. And again, go flat out for as long as you can here. Right about the 100-meter board. Kind of cut the corner just a smidge in there. Run it on out. Just ride these bank turns as best as you can. And here we wrap it up with a lap time of a 1:12.4. I'd like to thank CH Designs for sponsoring Can-Am Racing. Check them out for any of your Thrustmaster or Fanatec needs. You can visit his Etsy shop. And I'd like to thank you for joining us for this track guide. Best of luck to every driver that we've got on the grid tomorrow. May we all keep our cars on the track and out of wrecks. Here in just a moment, I will go over my setup guide here.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
For my setup, I am running a 8.6 wing, transmission 50, suspension geometry being front and rear camber all the way to the right, front and rear toe all the way to the left, suspension front being 4, rear at 5, the front anti-roll bar at 8, the rear anti-roll bar at 9, the front ride height at 4 and rear at 5. Brakes are at 150, maxed out, and tires are flat. I'm going to share this so it can get edited by the Iceman.
We're top of the speed trap, 200.5 miles per hour.
And then continue to practice.